Here we have for sale our 2018 on a 67 plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is a T6, which is the shape. It is a T32, meaning it's got a 3.2 tonne gross vehicle weight. And this van comes with the 2-litre bi-turbo 204 brake horsepower engine, which is accompanied with a 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox. And this is a factory Sportline short wheelbase Kombi. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Sportline Kombi, because there is lots of spec on this. It's a very rare and unusual van, the first T6 Sportline that we've ever owned, which shows you how rare this is, and all the transporters that you've probably seen us have been videoed. So exceptional spec on it. Really is a van for the sort of van connoisseur, shall we say. Very, very nice indeed. Very excited to show you, and as I say, let's have a look at the condition, the ownership, service history as well, seeing as it is actually available for sale as well at the time of recording. So starting here at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that we've got the rear glazed tailgate. What I mean by that, a tailgate is one door that comes up like that and glazed with a rear window. Part of the Sportline, you get a full Sportline styling pack, and that includes spoilers, sidebars, alloy wheels. We'll talk you through all that as well as we go around, but you can see here we got the nice rear spoiler on the rear tailgate just there. If we look as well at the rear bumper, you can see that we've got integrated rear parking sensors there in the colour-coded rear bumper, and you also get colour-coded door handles as well on a Sportline as standard. This one as well has actually been spec'd with a reversing camera, which is always very nice to see indeed. And if we look here, you can see the badging denoting the exact model. So as I mentioned, T32, 3.2 tonne gross vehicle weight, 204 brake horsepower, and then Sportline, the all-important Sportline. If we open up the rear tailgate, we can then have a look at the condition inside here as well. One lovely thing with this particular vehicle is that it is effectively totally factory. There hasn't been anything altered, anything changed. So nice to see that this hasn't been sort of messed around with in any way at all. And of course, a nice blank canvas for you to do what you want to do with it, or just leave it as it is, as a very well spec'd van. Looking in the back here then, again, the first thing that kind of strikes me here is the remarkable condition in the back of this van. These exposed wheel arches, these are the first places on Kombis where it really does show any hard wear or hard life of vehicle, and you can just see here that they are in fantastic condition. These grey panels, this is again all from factory. This is as it would have come from factory, and again you can see here that it's really been well looked after. And again, these sort of exposed metal areas here on the entrance to the load area, these are prime areas of, as I say, if this had a hard life, you would really see that. And again, you can also see on top of the rear bumper, the only mark on it is a tiny little mark just there, which I'm sure we can touch in the candy white paint. But all looking very nice. Same goes with the back of the seats there and the inside of the tailgate as well. That's one thing, as I say, that will really strike you as you could sort of move around this van. Obviously it looks fantastic, but the condition on this particular example is really exceptional. This has been owned by an accountancy company from brand new, so clearly just used as a car. And as I say, that really does show. Considering the age and mileage of it as well, it is exceptional. Looking down the driver's side then, you can really see in the reflections there just how straight and clean this vehicle is. I'm not aware, looking around the vehicle, of any previous paintwork or anything like that which is being carried out as well. And another bit of spec here to see on the driver's side is a driver's side loading door. So this particular model has got twin glazed side loading doors. If we open up the driver's side loading door, we can then start to have a look at the lovely interior on this van. This is again all factory interior. This is the proper Sportline leather in here. You can see lovely embossment there in the seats, little Sportline label as well, but again all from VW, from the factory. You've got these little tabs just here. If you pull on those tabs, you can then actually fold the seats down and you can remove them as a quick release seat. This particular example as well has been specified with a 2 plus the 1 seating configuration, which is always preferred because you can use those 2 different seats totally independently. You can just remove the 2 or just remove the 1 if you so wanted to. Looking as well, while we're on the side of the vehicle here, you can see that the Sportline comes spec'd with these really smart 18-inch gloss black alloy wheels, and it has got a diamond cut rim around the edge. And again, like the rest of this vehicle, condition of these alloys are absolutely spot on. You also get the nice chrome sidebars on here. And again, being VW, these are superior quality. And one nice thing with this, which I've never seen on a van before, you won't be able to see it now, but when you open the door here, there's actually two little LED lights under each sidebar there as a sort of a welcome light as well, which looks really, really smart. If we open up the driver's door, we can then have a look at the spec and condition inside as well, because it's really nice condition and spec inside here. So on top of the driver's door, we have electric heated folding mirrors, we have electric windows, and again, just looking at that door card there, all absolutely spot on. The step, again, all looking really nice. We've got condition of the driver's seat, again, all very nice there. One of my favourite pieces of spec on a Transporter, the twin adjustable armrests. You've got a little roller just under here, which you can turn to set that each armrest to your desired height. And again, just look at that leather, absolutely lovely. This one as well has got the nice Sportline carpet overmats as well, and if I pull those back, you can see the condition of the floor, all spot on. Auto activated lights and wipers, 2 full remote keys with the vehicle, leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the left hand side you've got the cruise control on here, and you can also control the volume of the radio. On the right hand side then, this is where you've got the onboard computer. You can also skip a track on the radio as well. If we look at the onboard computer up in the middle there, you can see the mileage, 45,749 miles. And you can see the vehicle is running at the moment there, it's all idling correctly as it should, no warning lights or anything like that. As I mentioned, you've got the DSG automatic gearbox, in my opinion the best automatic gearbox in any van. I think it's absolutely fantastic. As a 7-speed as well, you've got sport driving mode as well, or sport gearbox mode should I say. Looking then into the middle, we've got air conditioning. This one is spec'd with heated seats, so heated front seats on both front seats there. Heated windscreen, you can turn the parking sensors on or off if you want to, and you can also turn the start-stop on or off. USB port, AUX port, and then this lovely screen just here. So once you've just parked, as it'll display this Park Pilot screen here to show you where objects are located. If you put the vehicle into reverse, that's where you can see the reversing camera just there. And if I turn this off, you can then go back to the radio page. As I say, on a bigger screen on a Sportline, so you get this larger, nicer screen, much easier to use. DAB radio on here, and this one is also spec'd with satellite navigation as well. You've also got the option on this, if you wanted to, you can enable App Connect with a VW dealer if you wanted to as well. But a fantastic specification inside these, and as I say, accompanied with these lovely seats. This one as well is spec'd with, as you can see, a dual passenger seat. If you pull up the front of the seat there, you've actually got storage then underneath the front seat. So that's one of the big benefits there of having the dual seat as opposed to the single seat. If we jump out, we'll continue then to go around the front of the vehicle and keep having a look at the lovely Sportline spec on this. Probably the only thing which isn't standard, I believe, is these carbon fibre looking sort of trims which have been put on the mirror caps. I actually think they look really nice and really tie in with the whole Sportline look. Moving then around to the front, we've got LED headlights as well, which are really, really nice. We've got LED daytime running lights just there, so you can see you've got the LED light bar around the bottom and underneath both headlights just there. And again, all of this is factory, so you've got the nice Sportline front spoiler just there as well. Looks really, really nice with the front parking sensors. And again, condition here at the front, I mean, I think there's 2 stone chips on the bonnet in total, but all in all, very, very nice indeed. You also get front fog lights just there, and then moving down the passenger side then, having a look in the reflections, see if there's any dents or marks or anything there, but it's looking really, really smart. These headlights, if you've ever had a Transporter without LED headlights, you'll know that the standard headlights are not great, so LED headlights are always a welcomed addition. If we open up the passenger side loading door, we'll have a look at the load area from this other angle as well. So with the single seat, you've got this little latch just here, pick that up, and then that gives you easy access then into the rear. Put that back down, you've got a little tab just there. If you pull on that tab, you can then fold the seats down flat like so. And again, as I mentioned, you can do exactly the same with the dual bench just there. You can see how flat they fall down, and then from this position you can easily remove them as well. There's quick release mounts on the floor there, so you can really, within 2 minutes, you can have this into a full-sized transporter van. If we open up the passenger door, then again we can have a look at the spec and condition here. Dashboard is all looking absolutely spot on. You've got the full book packs there as well. Again, same story on top of the dashboard, all looking really nice. Same with the floor, Sportline overmats, step, and the door card there, all absolutely spot on. One thing we've got as well with this particular vehicle is one owner from new, as I mentioned, owned by an accountancy firm from brand new. We've also got a lovely service history. This is with VW, and you can see we've got evidence here of 3 services that have been carried out. Last one in September 2020, and that was actually a major service inspection service, including brake fluid change and the aircon service as well at 34,000 miles. We will also be putting this through our workshop as well for a fresh service before it goes. So always really nice to see that the vehicle has been well maintained, but you can really just tell that with this particular example with the condition here. One nice little feature on a Sportline is these panels are changed for a higher quality panel there on the inside of the side loading door. So subtle little difference. I'm going to say very nice to see indeed. So just to summarize, 2018, so January 18 on a 67 plate Volkswagen Transporter T32 Sportline Kombi. So as a short wheelbase, 204 brake horsepower from factory with a 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox. Fantastic specification on a Sportline. I mean, all the body styling, LED headlights, the black roof, gloss black roof, I hadn't even mentioned that. Of course, the 18-inch alloy wheels, sat nav, twin glazed side loading doors in this particular example. You've got the rear tailgate, full leather interior, cruise control, air conditioning. It just really goes on and on and on. And as I say, this particular example, one owner from new, absolutely exceptional condition. I really don't think you would fault it, with a fantastic VW service history as well. I'm almost reluctant to sell it, but if you'd like to inquire, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles, starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. Thank you very much for watching.